Okay, I'm gonna tell you a story. It's the middle of last year when all that stuff happened. And first off, you see how beautiful this door is? I just had it stained, okay? It's perfect. All these imperfections happen while you're doing construction, and to protect the door, we even add this thing. And I left this here, so when you buy this and you're moving in, you can attach this to the door again so the movers don't scratch at the door, because it happens every time. So back to that story. It's the middle of what happened in 2020, and I was selling this unit, original condition. It was as rough as can be, and I bought it. I wanted to make something beautiful. I wanted to make something different. If you've seen one of these 07 or 05 units in Sandburg Village at 88 West Schiller, Lowell House, you'll see it's rarely laid out this way. I wanted to create something nice, beautiful, and I really wanted to make a bathroom like this. Come here. So these full sheets of porcelain have become great. They used to not look as good, they were okay, but now, look at this. I mean, they are absolutely spectacular. There are only 3 pieces of stone in this shower, or what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pieces of stone there, 1 on the floor, 1 on this floor, and then this entire vanity is made from 1 piece of stone. It's all laminated together, it's beautiful, and you have the wall-mounted faucet. Do you see this water pressure? This is new plumbing everywhere, new electric everywhere, new everything in here, okay? We've reconfigured the floor plan, we've redone everything. It's also heated floors beneath us. But do you see how nice and clean this looks with 1 piece of stone all the way through? Check this out too. I don't want to get wet, but you just press these buttons. So you want to use the hand shower? Bam. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little dangerous here. And use the normal shower, right? And you see this linear drain down here? Look at this. So this is 1 piece of stone sloping all the way over there. Very clean, but then you want the hand shower. Okay, no problem. So let's hand shower. So you can have both. Now that water pressure seems not as good as you want it, right? I'll show you a little trick. So, we haven't used this yet really. So you see this little screen here? This little piece of plastic restricts your water flow. It's required by the US government, and that's why they make it so easy to take out. So, you can just put this right back on. Okay, so now, look at that. Look at that water pressure, huh? Totally different. So, if you have a shower in your house and that water pressure sucks, just do that, okay? It makes a big difference. But everything is new here. 1 shower panel, because it's clean, you're just gonna clean the floor afterwards. You'll notice, if you look at these other 05 and 07 units at 88 West Schiller, look at them. They always put the sink right here. They don't take advantage of the space because it's more expensive to do what I did. I kept the original design because the architects were great here, and I give you this full vanity. And if you think this isn't enough storage, well, I don't know who's gonna own this. So I thought it'd probably be someone who wants an in-town or someone who wants a super nice place, like hotel quality apartment. So you can do whatever you want down here, but I put that extra closet right on the other side, so you can use that as your linen closet or additional storage. But basically, you should just have some towels down here, keep it nice and clean, because this is a showpiece, and that's what you want it to be. You see this light down here too? So check that out. You're coming in, it's late at night, and you're like, you're just gonna go whoop, turn that on with your foot, like motion sensor, and it's gonna turn on just like that. Just give you a little illumination so you don't shock yourself. Okay, we're done with this bathroom for real. So we have that closet right there. Let's talk about this kitchen. So this floor is a matte finish white oak. It looks better in person. I think it looks fantastic. We've gotten awesome feedback on this floor. It goes throughout this entire unit. It's really beautiful. Now, we're gonna talk about the kitchen, but I'm gonna segue. You'll notice I have these banks of light coming through. One of the biggest problems, or one of the biggest things people complain about in these buildings, is there's no overhead lighting, okay? You get 1 junction box to work with, and that's it. And so you have to use a million lamps. I hate lamps, okay? So every single one of these lights right here, throughout this entire unit, with like 2 exceptions I think, can be controlled by your phone, can be controlled by Alexa, and they're also dimmers. So they turn off, you can see this light, the light turns on when they're off, so you can easily identify them. And then you can also use it as a dimmer and turn it on like this. You'll notice they call this a high density cluster light. One solid piece of lighting here, and then the bathroom has the same exact thing to keep the design thorough throughout the unit. Now, to this kitchen. I know you're looking at this and you're like, what the hell are you doing over here? Well, I want to make that decision with you. I think this is way too personal, way too customized. This is going to be your home. You should have a say on what this entire wall should be. Because me, I want to just tile the entire wall and put up a shelf. That's what I want to do. Some people want cabinets, a little boring, sure, I get it, it's nice. I mean, it's a small one bedroom, like how much cabinet space do you really need, right? Live minimally, anyway. Or maybe you want a combination of both. Maybe you cook a lot and you want a hood here, which I don't think is the best use of this, but I added an outlet just in case. Bottom line is, we're gonna make that decision together. It's already worked into the budget. It's gonna happen, so you're gonna be able to decide that. So I did a nice, clean quartz countertop here, soft close, and then microwave hidden right here. Drawer microwave, this will come right out, easy to access. I can also make this accessible always. So if you like the way this looks open, where the microwave just always here, easy to do. We'll just reformat some things, not a big deal at all. But my carpenter did this on accident. I thought it was pretty cool because I like a cleaner look and it's just tucked away, out of the way. It's nice. You have this awesome Bosch fridge, Bosch freezer. Look at this, we got tons of ice cubes already ready for you. And you might look at this and be like, oh, that's a small fridge. This is in the suburbs. You don't need a big fridge. You're in the city with this awesome view. Use the vertical, right? Good storage up here. Then we have the small dishwasher right here, all ready for you. Bosch, top of the line, super quiet. And then a nice reasonable sink. You'll also notice if you look at the other units that have been done in this building, they do these corner sinks and the oven's over here. And so it bothers me so much. And that's one of the reasons I did this unit, because I just wanted to create something beautiful. It was the middle of COVID. I had lots of time on my hands, sort of. I didn't, but I wanted to create something because it's right here in my building and it's relatively painless to do it. I had a lot of fun doing this and I can't wait to pass this on to someone like you who's gonna live here, enjoy it, or just come here on the weekends, whatever you end up doing, it's gonna be great. So people leave the sink right here. Well, a corner sink is not what's up. And if you have cabinets here, it's even more annoying, like hitting your head on the cabinet when you use a sink. I don't like it. And then they have the oven right here. So I changed all of that, redid the plumbing, redid the electric, rerouted everything because you want one huge, clean surface for you to entertain. Like this is a 4-person peninsula. You can actually do that here, okay? You can entertain and have that. This is a very long peninsula. On top of that, for my wine folk, I put a wine fridge right here. Nice beverage center to hold all your reds, all your whites, all your cabs, all your francs. And then you're left with a nice, livable living room, a place you can actually entertain. Now you'll also notice some of the other units that have been done here, they'll put the door here and they'll tell you it's there so the air conditioning flows in. Well, if you understand osmosis and you understand science, you'll know that the cold air will get in there. But what this does, it gives you a better floor plan, right? I don't want to have to walk to the corner of my place to go to bed at night. It doesn't really make sense. I also did a pocket door here. I've seen some people do barn doors, which I love, but if you put a barn door here, it's gonna hit your television, so how's that gonna work? Also, this is just staging furniture. So I would never actually put this on a piece of furniture. I would mount it. I've already created the loop for you to do it, the chase, and I blocked this entire wall. What does that mean? It means when you install a TV, you and your friend can actually do it, okay? The reason being is because I put this huge piece of wood behind here that you can just bolt right into, screw right into. Very easy to do. Putting up a TV can be very annoying, so I know all these little things. I've done, this is my 3rd unit I've done front to back here from, completely gutting it, and I've lipsticked, I don't know, dozens of units throughout Chicago. I've seen what to do, what not to do. I wanted to bring what to do here. So you'll notice that overhead lighting, what I did in here is I dropped the ceiling 2 inches. And by dropping the ceiling 2 inches, you get real lights you can use. It's fantastic. Now this is a queen size bed, just here for staging purposes, but I would get a king. You can fit a king in here, no problem. And when you fit the king, then you have little night lights, okay? Just for your reading, right from this side, easily dimmable, really nice lights. I added this because you need it. Now, you're also looking around and you're like, hey, I see some imperfections. I see some things that aren't perfect. You're right. This place needs another coat of paint. But what if you come in here like, I hate this paint color. I did something very neutral. You might want something more drastic. We're gonna work that into the deal. I don't wanna do anything else until I know who the buyer is, so I can finish those final details with the buyer so this can be customized to you. So your bedroom closet is right here. That's that shelf I was talking about. I haven't put it up because I changed my mind. I hope you like it, otherwise I'm gonna have to sell it, it's fine. Now, you'll notice I haven't done any of the closets. The same philosophy rides all the way through this unit. These are personal, individual decisions that I cannot make for you. I have 94 pairs of shoes upstairs between my wife and me, so I don't know what you're gonna want, what you're gonna need. I wanna create it with you. To separate this space, nice pocket door here. You'll notice too, this isn't completely painted either because we're painting the whole unit, waiting to get some feedback from you. Come over here. You'll also notice every single closet has a motion sensor light. So you should never have to you should never have to go into a closet and like fumble for a switch or look for a switch. Like, what are you doing in the closet? You need lights. Automatic. Automatic here. Automatic there. Automatic everywhere. So you also might be looking at this and you're like, John, I really love this unit. There's not enough closet space for me. Okay, I get that. Work with me, think about this. Coat closet, your real closet, okay? This is the standard size of a normal unit's closet. This is what it would typically be. Then, extra linen closet, everything you need here, like every little odd and end can absolutely fit in here. Put all your knickknacks, random things here. These are some things left over from construction. And then have all these drawers. I've put USB and micro USB, not micro, USB-C right here as well, okay? So you have the USB-C, you can easily plug in. This is basically your charging zone, your drop zone. You put your bag here, you put your purse here, you put all your stuff of the day, the mail, it all goes here. And you have all these drawers to work with here. Then you have this bonus bedroom closet, really. So if you work at it from closets, even though the closets aren't exactly where you want them to be, there is tons of closet space here. I've maximized it, completely pulled it out. Another thing I want you to notice is when you're in, well, how about this view? So that's one of the reasons I bought this. I'm looking at beautiful Lake Michigan. It's blue, it's beautiful. This will never be obstructed, I'm guessing, 99% likely. Reason being, Latin School owns most of what you're looking at. Then all these townhomes are owned by individuals. It's also in the National Association of Sandburg. The odds of this ever changing are so impossible. Okay, Latin School is gonna overpay whatever anyone else wants to pay. But notice what we did here. So if you're looking at the other units in Sandburg, you'll notice there's just this ugly board with ugly diffusers. That's the vent cover. And it looks terrible. So I got a master carpenter in here, made this whole section out, I thought did a really good job. So I live in the building, as I mentioned. This is Sandburg Village. This is one of the best areas to live in Chicago because everything is near here. Like everything I do in my life, whether walking or driving, is 15 minutes from here. So there's a rooftop upstairs. There's a garage. That parking is $150 a month. If you don't live in the building, it's $350 per month, okay? That's average market rent for parking in this area. Think about that. So you're saving $200 right off the top just on your parking. Then Sandburg has 2 pools, 4 tennis courts, 1 pickleball court. You have Potash, grocery store right there. You have, that's a half block away. You have Jewel, 2 blocks away. You have Plum, which is like 3 blocks away. You have Aldi, which is 4 blocks away. You have Whole Foods a little further from that. And then you have Trader Joe's too. So there's literally every single grocery store that people care about in Chicago except the Mariano's, I guess. No, there's a Mariano's directly west of here on Schiller. You just go, about a mile. Super close. Everything is super close here. So location is key. The community is great. 2 blocks from the lake, 2 blocks from the park. There's a divvy station right out front you can use. There is the red line 2 blocks away, and there's the brown line about 3 blocks away, maybe 4. So if you want to live in the greatest area, come see this.